Welcome back to the Slasher Siblings podcast. I'm your co-host, Cicely.
I'm your host, Hayden.
And today we're talking about Better Watch Out. Came out in 2016, rated R, an hour and 29 minutes long, and got a 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb. On a quiet suburban street, a babysitter must defend a 12-year-old boy from intruders, only to discover it's far from a normal home invasion.
Yes. Before we get into it, you can go ahead and read the question.
In the 2006 film, A Silent Hill, what sound signals the transformation of the town into a nightmarish dimension? Answer: an air raid siren.
So if you got that, good job.
Good job.
If not, better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
So we'll just start with this movie here. This one was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I saw the 6.5
it was pretty
and
good.
I was like, oh, maybe this isn't so good. But no, it's actually pretty good.
Had a big plot twist. That's for sure.
I like how it opens on like a typical brother and sister with the kid who beat the snowman with the bat or whatever. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I did think that those were the characters of the movie or
Yeah,
whatever.
like the main characters.
Yeah. At first, before it obviously changed, but... And then she almost hit that cat. I figured you'd probably be upset about that.
I said, please don't! There were two cats in this movie. Did you notice that?
What was the second one?
The second cat there were two black cats. First black cat almost got hit by a car. Second black cat was there when he hung the boy.
Jeremy.
Yes.
I don't remember that cat. But I figured you would immediately see that one. But then there was that weird car.
Yeah.
Just after she almost hit that cat, it just randomly started its engine and started following her.
Yeah.
They didn't really explain what that was.
No, and who could it be? Who would it be?
I don't know.
Maybe Jeremy. I don't know. That's the only person I could think of.
I guess maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Except Jeremy showed up in like a shitty car. Anyway, we finally see the main character, I guess, that kid and his friend Garrett.
Yeah.
What was his name? Lucas.
Lucas, yeah.
So we finally see Luke and Garrett was actually playing a game called The Forest. I play that game a lot.
Oh, really?
I actually have 279 hours played in that game. I'm trying to get 300.
Is that your goal right now?
Not right now. It's been a goal for a while. But
Good
only
goal.
like 50 of those 200, let's just say 280 hours is like on mouse and keyboard. The rest was in VR. So I have like 230 hours in the VR version of The Forest.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter really, but I just thought it was cool that there was a pretty popular modern-ish game. Whatever.
Anyway.
I like that game a lot.
That is cool, though. But
And then they're talking about how he likes a girl. Didn't really explain who.
yeah, they never said that. And, I mean, you
not
find out who it is.
Yeah, not in that instance, but they're just pretty much just talking about it and stuff. But yeah, he's making fun of him, saying about the sound machine and stuff, and...
Hey,
What?
I'm 24 and I need sound when I sleep.
Yeah, but...
I need sound.
Do you need it? Can you
Yes.
fall asleep still anywhere? Like if
Yes,
it was
but I won't
silent?
stay asleep if it's silent. If I'm tired enough, I can fall asleep anywhere.
Okay, well, there's people that depend on... I think Mom now has
I do
to
at
have
night.
like,
Yeah.
a sound or something.
I have to have either like music playing or like green noise, brown noise, pink noise, white noise, Or if I'm like, okay, none of these things are helping, I'll put on an old TV show.
Yeah, I didn't know any of those except white noise. I don't
Oh,
know.
really?
I don't know what pink noise is.
Oh, there's a bunch of different, like, colored noises. The green one's awesome. The green one, as soon as I start listening to it, I'm like...
I prefer to have, like, YouTube on the TV for a few minutes. It puts me out in minutes.
Yeah.
But if I don't turn it on, it takes me, like, 20-ish minutes to fall asleep, which still isn't all that bad, but... When I put the TV on, it's like 3.
It's like a lullaby.
Yeah, it's just...
Rocks me to sleep.
Yeah. It's not like like when we go to the lake, there's no TV in the bedrooms.
I
can sleep without them.
No, I have to have something on my phone.
Nah, I can sleep without it. It's just, I prefer
Anyway.
the noise.
Sorry
like
he's
TV.
bragging so much, guys.
The hell are you talking about?
I can sleep without it, 'cause I'm a man.
No, I can just fall asleep.
Whatever.
They're they're a pretty hilarious family, all of them.
Yeah.
That guy
dad's
was
funny.
the dad was Joe Swanson from Family Guy, and he's in Men in Black. He's in a lot of stuff. He's a lot of voices too.
He's
but
very famous.
yes,
and
he's
funny.
very funny. Yeah. And then we go forward
He's
a tiny
Kronk.
bit. Kronk, that's yeah.
He's Kronk.
Yeah, that's probably his most popular one. So we go forward a little bit, and Ashley gets scared by the spider, and he doesn't kill it. He just puts it outside. It shows he's compassionate.
Yeah.
It's just that spider's still disgusting, no matter what.
'Cause it's his own spider.
Was that one his own spider that he put outside?
Yeah. I think
You
it
think?
just came back. Yeah,
Huh.
it was the same spider.
You would think that it would just go and disappear, but who knows? Maybe he caught another one, or he had like 5 or something. I don't know. Who
I
knows?
don't know. I thought it was
And,
the same spider.
It's still gross. Either way. And then they make a decision to order a pizza. They never do, and this random pizza just shows up at the door.
With mushrooms on it.
Yeah. It's just weird. And he's like, oh, maybe my dad ordered it. Well, I think your dad would probably know that you don't like mushrooms.
Yeah.
So, who knows? And then they're sitting on the couch, right? And you can just see a guy in the window. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
He was in the window,
Uh-huh.
like peering through. That was weird.
I was like, oh shit.
That was real
I
creepy.
don't like that.
I was watching it down here on this computer because I was messing with the printer and stuff. And I was like, this is weird. Like, there's no windows here, right? And I'm like looking around, no
Somebody watching
windows. Yeah. It just makes you like squirmy. Like when you see a spider and you think it's crawling on you or whatever. Every fucking time it does that to me. It's actually doing it to me now. I thought I had one in my hand for a second.
Making you itchy?
Yeah. And then Garrett scared him by jumping through the door,
Yeah.
which was kind of funny. At the same time, it was like, the hell's he doing back already?
Yeah. Why are you here?
Like, just go home. But I guess he came back because his parents weren't there. And now they're hearing all this noise and stuff. And did they get the weird phone call? Where she said, I can see you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But she can't call 911 now. That's freaky, to say
I
the
don't
least.
like that.
And if you're ever in that situation, it's kind of shitty that you can't call, an
Yeah.
emergency service or whatever. But the thing is, when you use your phone, I never needed to try it or tried it. They say that no matter what, you can still call the police even if you don't have service or whatever, like from your cell phone.
I
It does
saw that.
some like satellite thing instead of like actually. I don't know how it works. Either way,
If you even just broke it down and explained it to me, I still probably wouldn't get it.
I still don't know how it does it because I've never tried it, but it's just seems weird that his cell phone didn't work when she called 911. Even with that in mind, but
Yeah.
that was probably written that way on purpose.
Yeah.
Who knows? Then there was that brick in the window, which it said, "You leave, you die," which was kind of odd and creepy. And that kind of is the start of the really creepy part
Yeah.
of this, is when they get that brick through the window, and it does say "You leave, you die," and Garrett read it and then immediately ran out the door, and he got killed. He got shot by somebody, and it makes it look like this was like rehearsed. Like these people trying to break into this house with this probably 18-year-old.
However old she is.
I think she was like going to college. She was moving to Pittsburgh for college, I think, or something.
Then yeah,
Anyway.
probably around that age.
18 and this 12-year-old, and I assume Garrett's a 12-year-old. And I don't know why that house specifically, but you just killed a 12-year-old kid. It's kind of messed up. Then there's someone inside and outside the house. So like someone's opening the door, just keeps opening that back door, and someone's upstairs and broke glass and stuff, and like, there's a lot of weird, creepy shit happening all throughout this house at this point. And it definitely makes you think, like, what would you do in that situation? Like if you ever had like your house being broken into, what was like, it's like, what the hell would I do? You know?
I think I would walk right up to him. I don't think I would run away and hide.
I obviously have a gun somewhere in the house, so
Yes.
you know,
I would stab him or get Echo.
stab him.
Sick 'em.
Yeah, Echo would probably rip their leg off.
Oh,
Before,
he would be pissed. Yeah, he would be pissed off, but
especially if it was a dude.
oh yeah.
Dude with a mask
He
on.
gets when Jesse comes in, he'll bark. And then he's like, "Oh, hey papa."
It's just Jesse.
Hey papa.
It's just him. It's that guy that comes here every day. Then we find out that it was actually fake. This whole robbery.
Yes. The kids planned it and
What?
were
What the fuck?
pranking Allison.
Ashley.
Ashley.
What the hell? What do these 12-year-olds have? Don't they have anything better to do than stage fake robberies?
Pissed
Right?
off.
Like, I don't think that's the way to win.
I'd be babysitting.
I don't think that's the way to win. You know, win her
Well,
over.
first of all, she's never gonna be interested in you because you're 12.
That.
Icky, ew, gross, disgusting.
But not to mention, that's not the way you do it.
And that's not the way you do it.
But whatever you want to do, I don't really see how they came to that conclusion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she started yelling at him, which he kind of deserved.
I would have yelled too.
Yeah, she was reasonably pissed.
Because she found out through Garrett. Because he was itchy. And he was itchy earlier in the movie. And then he had his mask on.
He asked for that itch cream.
Yep, he had
He had a
Lucas's
mask on that she saw in a picture from a ski trip. He was itchy. There was a third one that I can't remember.
Oh, was there?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was, but anyway, I forget. I'll just move on. But then after she yelled at him and everything, he chased after her and slapped her down the stairs. Which
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that.
I was not expecting that at all.
And I thought she died.
I didn't think she died because that would be kind of lame for one of the main characters dying like the first 30 minutes.
Yeah. From
Like,
a slap.
Now what? You know? Like, what's the rest of the movie gonna be about? But yeah, I definitely didn't see that coming. It was a complete, at this point, it was a complete 180 from the way the movie started. And that's the part of the description. Only discover it's far from a normal robbery or whatever. Or normal home invasion. And yeah, this is the moment that the movie took a complete 180. She's tied to a chair and they're just like having a normal conversation, riding the scooter around. So they planned everything to go this way.
Yeah.
And it apparently is working out for them. They're apparently happy about this. Like, what is wrong with you, dude?
You're both 12 and you're doing this shit.
Weird. And he explains his plan of what he wants to do. And he's like, "Oh, you're gonna drink this and you're gonna forget about everything," or whatever it was. And then they started playing Truth or Dare. It's just
It's
a very like 12-year-old conceived plan.
yeah.
Just we're gonna play Truth or Dare, and then you're gonna drink this and you're gonna forget, and then we're just gonna pretend like this didn't happen.
And I'm gonna touch your boobie.
Yeah,
Which one?
that too.
The left or the right boobie?
That was weird. It took a real twisted turn
Yeah.
at that point in the movie. Completely unexpected. I definitely was not expecting the kid to be the bad guy in this movie, basically. That was a pretty well hidden twist. And then the boyfriend came over and he gets attacked by Luke.
Yeah.
He showed up to talk to Ashley. And of course she's, tied up or taped to the chair or whatever. And he starts looking for her around the house. Well, Luke starts following him, and we eventually also found out that he's the one that texted Ricky. Luke texted him, told him to come over, and he set up this whole plan to obviously kill him.
Yes.
To somehow, he thought that he would win over the girl at this point. I don't know where he really expected this to go. Because once you killed Ricky, you said you were out of that stuff that was going to make her forget or whatever. So now what?
Now what? Now what's the plan?
Obviously, there's only really one way. He had to just kill everybody.
And then make it look like he didn't do it.
Yeah. And then he calls Jeremy over, saying, "Oh, she really wants to talk to you," and blah, 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 and convinces him to come over. And of course it works. So he's on his way over, and he has like 30 minutes. He said something about Jeremy's house being 30 minutes away. Like, well, you have a lot of time to conceive the plan now. If this wasn't entirely planned out or whatever, you at least have time now to do what you need to do. But she's starting to escape. Isn't this the point where she fell over and grabbed the glass and stuff? And she's starting to cut the tape off little by little. Every time he turns around,
Which
or
is
whatever.
smart.
Yeah, which was a good idea, grabbing the glass as soon as she saw it. And she also had the good idea of cutting it a little bit when he wasn't looking, and then when she finally got it, she kept putting her arm back like it was still taped.
Yeah.
Because he would have known if he had a free arm.
Well,
just
yeah.
running around. But he now killed Ricky. He followed through on that plan.
Killed
apparently.
him with a paint can.
He home aloned him.
He home aloned him.
Threw the paint can down the stairwell.
Bashed him in the face.
And I mean, If we're talking about like real physics and stuff, that's more likely what's gonna happen. If you actually get
yeah.
smacked in the head with a paint can,
Yeah.
your head's probably gonna crack open and
You're gonna die.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like Home Alone where you get smacked with a paint can, you fall down the stairs,
Yeah.
and you get up and try again.
No.
No, once you get hit with that paint can, you're
He was up pretty high too.
that, and there was paint in it, so it's not light.
Yeah.
It's like getting hit in the head with a rock, pretty much. A metal can with weight in it.
You're done.
You're done. But then she finally cut the tape and she started to run away, but she couldn't get away. She wasn't actually able to escape, unfortunately. Luke threw that brick at her head right before the carolers saw her, and the one actually turned around because she heard a noise, but
Didn't see her.
didn't see her in time before she disappeared on the ground. But Jeremy shows up, and he looks like a real
Poor
douchebag.
Jeremy.
Poor Jeremy. Why does Dacre Montgomery take all the like douchebag roles
And then dies.
and then dies? Yeah, all the time.
He's so good as Billy. In Stranger Things.
Yeah, he's just a dick.
Yes.
I hate Billy the character because he is a dick, but he did
He's
a
a good
really
actor.
he's a good actor.
Yeah.
But he makes him apologize. He writes the note, but we find out that it's really just for, you know, to make it look like a suicide.
Yeah.
And
Like he killed everyone
yeah,
and then killed himself.
right. And then he hangs him
From a tree.
from a tree. And it's not good.
No.
He tied the rope to the lawnmower and turned it on and drove it and just hung him from the tree.
Yep.
That has to be an awful way to die,
Has to be.
especially from a little kid and a lawnmower.
12-year-old
Yeah.
and a fucking lawnmower?
And then this is where they go back we go back inside. He's still outside killing Jeremy and putting everything away. Where Garrett's starting to uncut Ashley's tape. And Luke just blows him away with the shotgun.
Yep.
His best friend. And he said, "How could you make me do this? Fuck you." It's like,
I don't think he's making
he didn't really
do
make you do
anything.
it.
Sorry.
Oh man. Just why he had that in his brain where he was like, this is your fault. I mean, he's already screwed up, so at this point, you know,
Yeah.
everything's everyone else's fault pretty much at this point. But he now kills Ashley, stabs her right in the neck, and she starts bleeding out and everything. So he starts to stage everything to make it look like Jeremy did it.
Yeah.
He came in and killed everyone. He had the paint on his hand and
The gun.
the gun, the knife, and I think he wiped some blood on him too or something. But that was pretty clever, to be fair. The way he was doing it, it's just it ended up not working out because Ashley actually survives.
Uh-huh.
And
She
you
got
hear-
stabbed in the neck.
She got stabbed in the neck, and you hear as she's being put into the ambulance that she actually put duct tape on the wound to stop the bleeding,
And it saved her life.
and it saved her life. And that's kind of a little callback that I like to when Luke said duct tape, 1001 uses, because he was
Oh,
putting it on
yeah.
her mouth or whatever. That's one of them too, and stop the bleeding. Kind of a little callback there, which is
So
pretty cool.
she's the only one alive
Yep,
and knows he
and-
did it.
It kind of leaves it off at an open end sort of.
Yeah.
You can just let your imagination run for that. Maybe she didn't say anything. Maybe she
did.
We don't know.
She flipped him off, though. I would
Who
have done
knows
the
what
same
she did?
thing.
Maybe she just ran, you know, just got out of there as soon as she was able to, or maybe I assume that she told the police and
Yeah.
everything. I don't see
'Cause
why
he
she
killed,
wouldn't.
like,
he
what?
killed a bunch of people.
3 people?
4, right? Jeremy, Ricky. Well, I guess she didn't die.
Garrett. So
Garrett.
he tried to kill 4, only killed
Yeah.
3.
So I would assume that she went and told the police. I was like, hey, that kid actually killed
He's
him.
a psycho.
He's the psycho.
He was a good actor, though.
Yeah, he was.
For his age, he
And the
did
thing
really well.
is, it would be like her word against his too.
And she is, like, 18 or whatever, so... You know?
But but she would still need evidence that it was him. Other than her just saying, no, it was Luke that killed everybody. In the
Maybe-
real world. In the real world. Yeah.
Maybe she could be, like, they could see his footprints on the roof or something.
Maybe. Who knows?
You know what I mean?
There has to be something. There's no way a 12-year-old
Yeah,
kid...
there's no way he did that.
There's no way a 12-year-old kid was 100% perfect.
Yeah.
You know? But who knows? Maybe. Depending. So that was the end. I gave it a 7.5 because I did like it. I thought it was better than what people on
Yeah.
IMDb were giving it.
I'd probably give it around the same, like an 8. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I liked it. The actors and actresses were good in it.
I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did, but I did enjoy it. So
Once I realized it was 6.5, I was like, oh, maybe this isn't as good.
Yeah.
But no, it actually was. People were just being a little harsh on that one. But I do have some fear facts here. There weren't an awful lot for this movie,
Okay.
but I just took all the interesting ones. This movie is actually set in the U.S., somewhere in the U.S.
Okay.
That's all we know. The only place that she really mentioned was Pittsburgh, and that's where she was moving to. But it was actually filmed in Sydney during the summer. And the summer in Sydney, Australia is January. So it was filmed like during the Christmas season or whatever.
Yeah.
But like in Australia, that's the dead middle of their summer. So it's kind of interesting
Yeah.
how it was like set in the U.S. but filmed
That's
in
cool.
Australia, and it was winter in the movie, but it was summer in Australia.
That's pretty cool though.
And they had to have like a whole bunch. They had to make a lot of fake snow to make it look like it was
A lot of fake snow.
like it was actually winter.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a lot of fake snow.
Ashley and Garrett were actually siblings in the movie The Visit.
Oh, really?
I don't remember which one that is.
The Visit. Oh, was that
Was that with the
where
two?
they went to see their grandparents
And they weren't their
it was
grandparents?
all fucked up?
I think
Yeah.
that's it. And then the original title for this movie was supposed to be Safe Neighborhood.
Okay.
Kind of like Better Watch Out better.
I like Better Watch Out better, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a better title. Safe Neighborhood wouldn't have been
That
too
sounds
bad.
stupid.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be bad.
It's bad.
He did say, "Oh, this is a safe neighborhood." Like it would make sense, but like it kind of takes the Christmas aspect out of it.
Yeah, I agree.
The original person who was interested in Ashley's role was Selena Gomez.
Oh, wow.
She turned it down because of her music career, but Selena could
What
have
the
been
heck?
Ashley. I don't know if the movie would have been any better with her, but she would have done a good job. I do
I'm
think
sure.
that the girl who played Ashley in the
She
movie
did a really
was-
good
Yeah,
job.
she was really good. And then for the final one, Jeremy, they actually dressed Jeremy up as the scumbag meme.
Oh my god, are you
You know
serious?
which one I'm talking
yes.
about? Yeah, they copied the outfit of the scumbag guy
That's
from
funny.
the meme.
That's really funny.
So it was on purpose why he looked like that, obviously.
Yeah.
He
The
was
hat
the
was
scumbag
stupid.
ex-boyfriend. And then he's still the dickhead Billy Hargrove too. But he's a good actor as well. It's just he had such a small part in this movie. Kind of sucks. I wish he did have a little bit more.
Yeah, I was watching when he popped up on the screen. I was like, I didn't. He's probably the biggest actor in the movie. Well, besides Kronk.
Besides Kronk, yeah. He probably is. And then he would be second, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and read that question, the next week's question.
Which actress plays a psychotherapist who enters the mind of a comatose serial killer in the 2000 film The Cell?
So if you know that one, tell us on the Facebooks.
It might be an easy one, I feel like. And it's not, the answer isn't somebody I expected.
Oh yeah, that's true. So go ahead and put it on the Facebook if you know it. If not, that's okay.
That's okay. We'll just judge you a little bit.
Just a little bit. But what's our next movie, sis?
Hope you guys heard my swallow. It's Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's right. Our next movie will be Killer Clowns from Outer Space, so tune into that one.
Never saw it. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either, so this will be a good one.
Yeah, this will be
good
for
both of us.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So yeah, thank you for listening still, and you saw the Spotify Wrapped.
You saw it!
And Rubber was our most listened to. I don't know why that one, but
I love it.
Yeah, so we'll catch you next week with the
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, that one.
God.
I was gonna say Outer Space Clowns.
Catch us next week with Outer Space Clowns.
Yeah, so we'll catch you next week with Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
There you go, buddy. Catch you later. Merry Christmas.